Okay, so now that I finally got Blanka to master, this is Blanka's master guide. First things first, I use medium, auto medium, or back medium. They're both the same thing. I use this like every time pretty much I could use it, I used it because it's our plus frame move. We are +2. So we'll just now this is a mix up within the +2, because if you do this after, they could mash, but this is data you collect, so then the next time you do it, you do light and you get the counter hit. So it's just data, so then after that they should no longer be mashing because they just clearly got hit by it. And then that's when you could do this one to take your turn back. And then for the end of the combo, I would just do this. Just SP. You're -3, which means you are safe. Just have to block. So that string I did a lot. There was sometimes that I would like try to back up, and if they whiffed it, just do this. But sometimes they would clip me as I'm walking back. They would clip my toes, so be careful with that if you do also plan to use it. Another thing, Blanka bomb. I pretty much only use the heavy version for Blanka because the medium version is insanely punishable, and the light version is also really good. I see top players use the light version just to bait, but I don't really like that playstyle, so I didn't play like that. But if you want to implement that into your game, it's also really good because it's another mix-up between the light ball and the heavy ball. And one of the biggest setups, or just combos in general, was the auto heavy combo. After this, DP, and then do this. That was one of the biggest things I learned, because I noticed that I'm -7 here, but that's because I was doing the combo wrong pretty much the entire time until I hit diamond 4. Then I actually learned the proper way to do it, which is you can't do the DP like this. You have to do the medium DP, and then it works. Medium DP, back SP. Now you are +3 frames, so you could go for grabs, or my favorite thing that I did was this. That right there. Another setup you could do, well, before we go to the level 2 territory, another setup you could do with the same thing would be here. So you stick in their face up close, no setup required, and you could shimmy. Alright, now for level 2 territory. Now the way to make the level 2 safe is you have to delay your second ball coming down. Right, as you see, that was -1. This is +2. Now, there's another way to make it positive, but it's gonna cost more of your level 2 meter, which is you just simply do another down special SP, another down forward SP, and you're +7. Now, there's also a version for this level 2. If the second ball hits, I practiced it and I tried to do it on matches, but I didn't practice it enough to master and actually do the combo. Okay, and you could do that version as well, which is a lot harder to do, especially to confirm, because after that you instantly have to hold back and then like jump. It's really hard. After you do the second ball, you instantly have to hold back, up, and be ready to do the EX if it hits. If they block, you have to be ready to do the combo again. But they obviously blocked it, you get to do the loop again. But that's a hard version that, again, I haven't realistically learned like that, but that's something I did look into, but didn't master it. So I did try to do it in games, but it was so difficult for me. Okay, another setup that I did use a lot is I would heavy bomb. If I would notice that they won't like throw fireballs, or if it's a character that can't throw fireballs, I would do heavy bomb. And if they drive rushed, I would do this right here, and I would catch their drive rush. I would like to say 80% of the time. I got baited once by a jury, but I already had done it to that jury, so she seen it coming, and then she blocked it. Now for the big combo, which would be this into drive rush, I would always end here with a back SP into the level 3. Now the only thing is you have to hold back in order to charge the ball. And now it goes to the setup in the corner, which worked some of the time, and sometimes it didn't work because I mistimed it. Again, I didn't really put that much practice, like actual practice, into Blanka. I actually played more games than practice him. But this is the setup, right? Heavy auto combo, 55 frames, you put the dog. As you can see, -2, I messed up the setup. I need to be faster. If you're right on time, you're gonna be +5 frames. And again, you can set up. And that's pretty much all the damage I went for right there. I didn't go too crazy. When people would block and I would have the doll, instead they would block the doll, and I would go for grab and I would mistime the grab horribly. So one of the things I started doing when I was Diamond 5 almost master, I would put the doll, activate doll, walk, and then jump, and it would most of the time catch him, because they would think that I'm going for the grab. And this move I didn't really use too much. I didn't really use this move at all. There are some good setups with it. I know there's some good setups with it, but again, it's just not my playstyle. Big thing, how could I forget the biggest thing for Blanka? Anti-airing. Blanka has 2 anti-airing moves. Obviously you could DP, but you have to be like, you can't react to someone jumping and then try to go for DP. You already have to be charging in order to do the DP. Heavy medium or back medium, which are the same button. But the best button to anti-air with, and it's also the hardest button because it's like trades a lot and it loses if you're late, is the standing heavy, because you get a combo. Again, this one takes practice because it is difficult, but you do get a combo. You have to like time it properly and everything, but it's the best option to do. And why? Because you get a combo.